Hey guys, my name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be working on Fetti, the art of the flower inside of combat with double stick. Let's get started. All right, so Fetti is a basic. It means the flower. When we do this motion, it's going to come around. The more you get flexible and develop that flexibility in your wrist, the more you're able to rotate and redirect people's attacks and redirect to create new lines of attack. And so that's one of the aspects of the Fetti, it's a wonderful art system. Okay, it is what I call a subsystem, just like you have the Redondo system, the Abradico system, the Loptic system, the Wittig system. You have all these different systems, the Quilot system, the Hawaiian system, all that stuff. Okay, and so that's the idea of these different systems, is that they were brought together so that you have a variety of different strategies inside of your combat. Remember that the stick represents an edged weapon. Remember that. So when we come in and we Fetti, okay, and we do these motions like this, we are slicing with the motion. You could use it with an impact weapon, but overall, what is this? This represents two weapons of equal length, and it represents the edged weapon, okay? Now, there are times when you want to treat this like an impact weapon, okay, and practice impact weapon training, so you could use on a flexible baton or something like that. That is very important too. So there's really two aspects to training of a weapon this length, okay? And you have to remember that. And you have to remember that the weapon is willed differently based on that, okay? So the first thing you do is you always get in front of the mirror, you take a look at your body mechanics and start working it. And so you can practice going like this, and then I'll bring this hand out and I'll do a circle on this side like this. And so you can also incorporate it inside of, for instance, the heaven or earth, heaven and six, okay, patterns. So you can go like this. You go 1, 2, 3, slice with tick. 1, 2, 3, loptic with tick. 1, 2, 3, loptic with tick. Okay. Now loptic means to slice, and with tick means to hit and retract. Remember that. So 1, 2, 3, slice with tick. 1, 2, 3, slice and with tick. That is the exercise that you're going to do. And so then you get with a partner and you start to drill it and develop the timing, range, distance. Now, when you train Heaven 6, any of these patterns, this is what I call a mirror drill. You're developing an understanding of timing, learning and understanding line familiarization. You're also understanding your targeting system. All those aspects play a very important role in this while you're training with your partner. You're learning and mastering body mechanics, paying attention to how, when somebody does this attack or that attack, what it looks like, so that later on, when you learn how to deal with each attack, you're able to engage that attack much quicker because you understand body mechanics. And so this breaks that level of timing down so that you can engage them much quicker with the right precision of response, okay? And I think that's very important. This whole thing is very important that you need to understand, okay? So the basic exercises, you're gonna go here and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, passing. So when you do this, you kind of go here. When you come in, you can clash on the first one, here, clash on the backhand, okay? And then clash on the backhand again, okay? And then this one just slashes and with ticks, just like that. So we go 1, 2, so right here, yep, 3, okay? And then slash with tick. 1, 2, 3, yep, slash and with tick. 1, 2, 3, slash and with tick. And that's the basic exercise. Now, what is the purpose? The purpose is, when we talk about mirror drilling and what we're doing here at a distance, when somebody just sits here in Heaven 6 and we go Heaven 6 and we're just doing this, okay, and practicing our body mechanics, what are we doing? We're developing and we're working on that timing. We're working on that range, like I said earlier, okay? but it is a mirror drill. This has nothing to do yet with actually learning how to engage an opponent. This has to do with practice, being able to develop and memorize the body mechanics that you need to do. Because why? Heaven 6, for instance, is a follow-up. So what happens is that him and I are going to fight each other, and we end up having 2 weapons, and I create some kind of delay in him. I create some kind of opening in him. So when he puts his hand out and I hit his hand, that's going to cause pain. That's going to cause a delay in his next response, which is an opening. So that's where I would come in, and for instance, I would come in and I would do Heaven 6, and I would give him an unlimited amount of pressure as much as I can of attacks till he's no longer a threat. That is the concept, that is the idea of what a Heaven 6 is. Heaven 6 is not the actual combat. That is a drill to help develop the attributes for the body mechanics to know how to move those 2 weapons and make sense of those 2 weapons and understand what you can do and what is not as feasible, okay? And that to me is a very important part of this whole thing. Very important, okay? Because a lot of people, when they do Heaven 6, they think, oh, this is the combat. No, it's not combat. You're not there yet. Until you throw on that helmet and you start fighting, that's combat, okay? And so it's important that you guys understand each part of it and why you're doing it. What is the purpose of doing it, okay? You know, you can feel real slick and cool when you're sitting there with your partner and you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour, but that is not combat, you know, and where the real thing, where you should feel strong and feel good about yourself is when you spar and you've been struggling with something inside of your sparring, and you then be able to grow and go to that next step to the point where you improve and you get better. That's something that you should be proud of. That's something that you can, you know, put a little, you know, little scratch in the board and go a little notch in the board, okay? Not, I look cool. No, that's not what this is about. All these exercises to help you learn how to fight in combat. That's it, okay? So let's remember that when we're training this. So the other aspect to this is that when I go here and he defends against it, I'm gonna come around like this and then crash down on him, then crash down on him again, okay? And this could be with one hand, one weapon, or 2 weapons. So remember that too. So like if we're single stick, okay? One of the main reasons why we do double weapon is not because we're gonna walk around with 2 weapons all the time, okay? We do it because one hand could get destroyed. We may have to grab a weapon with our left hand and have to use it if our right hand gets destroyed, or because we just have to. The circumstance, we don't know what the circumstances are. It's better to have that strong ability with both hands than to just be with one, okay? And so developing that right and left hemisphere of your brain is very key to this whole thing. So when we're going, and for instance, I go like this and he defends against it, okay? I can go and roll over the top and crash down on him. And that is called the Floretti. It works real well. Trust me, I've done it on people. Okay? And they do not like it. Okay? So when I come here, I can also come in with a thrust like this, and he defends against that, and I just come around and I crash down on his head, just like that. So the Floretti is so difficult to deal with because it's constant moving. It's just like the Aberniko. When you look at the Aberniko, it's hard to deal with because it's coming here and here and here, and you're trying to defend the first one and you're already going to the next one, okay? And that's the element to it. So I'm coming here, boom, and I come down, okay? And then what you can do with the single stick is you can come on this side, and he tries to defend against that, and I come in and I hit him on that side, you see? And so when we do it with our partner, we could do double stick, okay? I come in, we're doing Heaven 6, and then all of a sudden I go here, and then when he tries to defend against it, boom, and I come in and I do, and I do it off to the side, obviously, because where you really want to do is you're going to come in and you're going to hit that eye, you're going to hit the head, you may hit the neck, you may hit the whatever target is available at that moment in time. That's the idea of this, okay? But we go Heaven, okay? And then I come in, bop, bop, and I just come in and he's trying to defend against it. And I just circle, boom, 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 just like that. And then we go back to the beginning again, 1, 2, 3. And now I'm gonna do it on the other side. Boom, and I come in, boom, and I come around and I do the circle, just like that. And I can do it horizontal, okay? So I can do it diagonal like this. I can do it horizontal as long as it's over my head. I can do it horizontal, okay? I can do it upwards, okay? I can do it downwards like this. So it's very important that you can practice this. It's also just great for the wrist, the flexibility in the wrist and developing more strength in your wrist when you practice these Florettis. You're just moving that weapon and being able to just move like that. So that is some aspects to it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pop, 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 just like that. I go to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here, and I can come up. See that? And see how I'm coming in, and it's dangerous. Trust me, it's dangerous. If I really just ran this thing as fast as I could, it would be dangerous for me. You need to back out of that because you don't know where that thing's coming, and it's coming quick. Okay, so I hope this helps. You guys practice and drill it. You know, one of the things is you can start way up here and just Floretti down like that. Do the other side, Floretti down like that. Okay, go upwards like this and upwards all the way up like that. All those different motions here, across, see, horizontal like this in front of you. Okay, and that will help develop those skills. Okay, there's an exercise you can do where you come here and you see this. Okay, you start off going here, like that, and going down, and then you can do it opposites, like that. Okay, and this really helps get that coordination down, get that right and left hemisphere working together, okay? And this will be a game changer for you. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Panantukan, level 1. This program is one of the most streamlined. It's over 8.5 hours long. It gives you everything step by step, everything that you need. Fundamentals breakdown of all the exercises you need. Understanding of empty hand, how to use fight without gloves, with gloves. It's going to teach you all the aspects that you need about the foundation and fundamentals of Panantukan. Okay? Unlike what we see a lot of times now in the combatives in the Filipino martial arts world, a lot of techniques, a lot of drills, but how do you make those drills go from the drill to actual real combatives? And that's what this program, this is the first level to that, and getting you set up, learning all the aspects of how do I engage, what's the techniques, what do I need to practice to get myself where I'm able to be adaptable in combat. Okay, that's the most important thing. That's what everybody's looking for. How do I get better? How am I able to adapt when somebody attacks me? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? What I'm going to do is I'm giving you a different perspective on Panantukan, unlike what you see in this modern day where you see a lot of drills and exercises that just don't translate to real combat. I call them meat and potatoes of combat. Not the fluff, not all the extra stuff, but only simply the things that you really need that are going to help you be effective in combat. But the most important thing in combat is to survive. The most important thing is to be able to adapt, okay? And so that's what this program is all about. This is going to help you go to that next level. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you've been doing this for 10 years. I'm going to help fill in those gaps, fill in those holes that you've never learned before. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.